My summers during college, I worked as a construction laborer. Thought it'd be fun to compare that with being a laborer in God's harvest as a priest. About the same pay for each one. I don't remember what I made in the early 90s as a laborer, but about the same as now, which is not very much. I was pranked early on as a laborer. One of my first days on the site, the foreman said, go get us a brick stretcher. There's not a brick stretcher. Nothing to stretch the brick. But yet, I went looking everywhere, asking the other laborers and the bricklayers, where's the brick stretcher? Like, oh yeah, you see that big pile of stuff? Yeah, go in the bottom of that, just dig through it, it's in there. Okay. Yeah, good prank. Then I've been pranked plenty as a priest. I've also pranked plenty as a priest. But down at GW when I was chaplain, the students gift wrapped everything in my office. Sofa, chair, stapler, pens, everything. They'd seen it on the show, The Office, and they thought that was a good prank. Each one, you do what you're told. Remember the brick stretcher story? Now it's the bishop, holy obedience. What he says, I do. In each one, to see something beautiful constructed. I really marveled at the brick or stone masons building a wall or a patio. It was like watching an artist at work. It's different construction now, although we did just build the Adoration Chapel in the past year, which was cool. But to build or rebuild a parish, families, marriages, help build prayer lives, vocations, all with God's help, but just to see something beautiful be constructed it's something to be a part of. It's awesome. Tired. Different kind of tired, but hitting that pillow at night, going right out. Everyone who works hard knows that. Great experience of conking out because you're so tired from a long day of work, but it's, I remember 4 summers working construction, manual labor, I'm cut out for office work. That's what that taught me. I did sales, worked hard there, and then got to the priesthood, and that is really tiring work because it is body, mind, and soul, getting right into people's lives, heart of the matter stuff, matters of the soul, acting as another Christ, and the person of Christ. It is tiring. I remember my first vacation as a priest. It was 6 months in, and I was driving down to North Carolina to see a friend, and I didn't know if I was going to make it. I was so tired. Oh yeah. So we hear this passage to pray for more priests. The harvest is abundant, but the laborers are few. Ask the master of the harvest to send out laborers for his harvest. It means to pray for more priests, especially, but pray for the priests now who are given everything we got and then really, really tired through it all. It's the best tired, though, ever. It's tiresome, but it's awesome. I look back in the day, I labored for college money. Now it's laboring for souls. Tools. As a laborer, I used a wheelbarrow, shovel, brick tongs. Those actually exist. Those carry the brick. They don't stretch the brick. Occasionally I try to use my hands, but the craftsmen are like, let us handle that, okay? Bring us some materials, please. But then as a priest, first day as a priest, your hands are anointed as Christ, having been ordained a priest of Jesus Christ. And afterwards, people were kissing my hands. That took a little getting used to. And it's through these hands that bread and wine become the body and blood of Christ. And sins are absolved. And all the power comes through. We got the healing mass this afternoon. So much power coming through. You get a sense why it's so draining. But yeah, these hands and the power that comes through, the grace, and the tools that the readings suggest through the church of comfort and peace. It's every one of us is called in this gospel. It's not just priests. And I think as Catholics we think, well, we take this literally. The harvest is abundant, but the laborers are few. And so in each parish, there's only a few doing everything. So maybe hear it this way. The harvest is abundant, but the laborers are you. They're you. Now here it is more than a few. It's amazing the amount of people here who are laborers for God's harvest, and the harvest is abundant. I've been told that this is the most fertile soil in the county on our property, and I've always seen that spiritually is true as well. This is fertile ground for the harvest. We have laborers, we need more. Adoration Chapel, for example, we got 99% of all the hours of the week covered by one adore. It's amazing. Every hour is covered, but two. But only 20% have a second adore, so we need more. That's ideal, 2 per hour. You can hear an announcement at the end of the Mass for the new outreach center here. Open houses next weekend. Check it out. Might be a way, again, you can get involved as a laborer. Those who do the labor for God's harvest, it is the most rewarding, fulfilling work on earth. Again, tiresome but awesome. Fruitful, abundant harvest that God calls us to labor in.